Hello everyone. So today we are going to discuss about the glacial landforms. Moving on. First one is the landforms which are formed by the process of erosion. Coming on to cirque. How it is formed? It is mainly formed by the ice which is present here. When it melts, it erodes the rocks present here. So this is the mountain, and on the facing side it erodes this part. So in the front it has eroded this part. Let's say in some other from some other side this part is eroded, then from some other side this part is eroded. So a large part will be eroded this way. From all the corners such eroded parts can be seen, in which ice is still there, which will continue to erode it and form some landforms. So as we can see, this is a single mountain in which this landform is created, and this kind of landform which is of some height, it is known as errate. It is also erosional in nature because the sharp ends has been created due to the erosional activity of water here. And if it is the pointed sharp point, that is known as horn. So all these are due to the erosional activity here. On, we have this hanging valley. This hanging valley is created by the streams present here, which is coming from the mountains. They have created the valleys for their channel, that is hanging valley. These streams are later adding on to the main river. And this main river is forming a valley that is known as Glacial Trough, and it is also famously known as U-shaped valley. So this U-shaped valley is a channel of this river, um, which is flowing here in this region. Main difference between the valley formed here and in case of fluvial landform is, in case of fluvial landform we are looking at V-shaped valleys, but here we have U-shaped valleys. U-shaped valley is a landform which is found in the glacial landforms. So we have glacial trough, that is U-shaped valley, hanging valleys, arete, horn, tarn are some lakes which are present here. When the ice get melted, these are converted into lakes, and some other nostal lakes. Cirques are also there. These type of cirques are present on all the sides of the mountain. So this way we have these erosional landscape in the glacial regions. And now the depositional landforms. So the depositional landforms are, first of all, we have moraines. We have various type of moraines: recessional end moraine, ground moraine, and moraine. These moraines are created because of some rocks, some sediments which are deposited on the surface of the glaciers. So if some rocks are deposited over the surface of glaciers, when the glacier is broken down, so it will also uh, slide away the rocks which are deposited over there. So if those rocks get collected here, then recessional and moraine. If they will rocks will further slide down and come here, then it's ground moraine. Such way moraine is found in various places. Then the next one is esker. How is esker is formed is, when the glacier is melt away completely, then there are some streams formed below the glaciers. Those streams have some sediments also. So when the streams would cross these regions, they'll deposit something in between. So those deposited sediments are known as esker. Next one is drumlin field. Drumlin fields are the depositions by the glaciers. So when the glacier would melt and it would come down, so the rocks, the sediments present in the glaciers would be deposited and known as drumlin filled. Then the Kettle Lake. Kettle lakes are those lakes when the piece of glacier would fall on some place of land. Later on, that uh, glacial part would get melted completely and would get converted into a lake, and that lake is known as Kettle Lake. So Kettle Lake can be found whenever wherever the glacial part would be fallen. So it can be here, it can be here, it can be near the glacier also. And plains can also be created by the glaciers because streams are flowing from near the glaciers. That's why, which will also be carrying some sediments and later on will help to create um, the plains over there. I hope you understand the topic well. Thank you for watching.